MT Fest.
All right.
Tom Series.
Let's get him checked in. I don't know if Kelly's going to be able to make this one, but I'm looking for Branston and James. My marshals are going to be Chris, Chad, Nate, Paul, and Brandon.
One minute to the start of the race.
Hmm.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, Branston.
James Collett.
I just saw your messenger. Yeah, we got a couple, guys.
I don't want to whip his ass, that's why I'm not
Nah, okay.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Branston Peebler. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
I don't think Kelly couldn't get his car to go. All right. We got marshals. We got everybody checked in. Here comes Tone. All right, first lap's around. Owen goes 15.5. Tyler 16.1. Branston 19.2. James was an 18.3. And Owen backs that up with a 15.086. Tyler went 15.3 on his second lap. All right, a minute 20 in. I got Tyler out front on a 19.501. 2.5 seconds in front of Owen. Now it's going to be a little further. Now it's not going to, well, yeah, it's going to be a little further now. Tyler on that 19.501. Owen was on a 19.510. James on a 19.511. Branston 16.504. And Tom is 15.504. Oh, and Owen is off the track. That sucks. All right, 2:20 in. Tyler out front, 19.506. James, 19.512. Then Tom, 16.506. Branston, 15.513. Our leader flips it off the backside. Little traction roll into that turn 2. 3 down, 2 to go. James has taken over the lead. Now 19.505 to Tyler's 19.511, just 3 seconds back. Tom on a 16.5 flat, Branston 16.515. All right, minute 15 to go. James still out front, 19.503, pulling out 7 seconds over Tyler, 19.514. Tom on a 16.504, Branston 16.5, Branston now 15.509.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
All right. Tyler just ran 14.676 for the fast lap of the race that last time by. Smoking. And James's car sounds like it's got a not happy gear in it. And it's getting worse.
Done.
He needs to get one more. Oh, is he going to get one more lap into it? Oh, is he even going to get over?
Tom Series done.
Waiting on Branston here.
Branston Peebler done.
All right, everybody's done. James is still going to take the top spot, just simply because he got to 18 before Tyler did. Put him down, come on out, Marshall. Did anybody blow the track off? Yeah, we need to get couple somebodies to blow the track off, please.
"1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Thomas, Mountain Man, Conley Waters, Jim Poulian, Tim Bannon, The Godfather. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Nate Clark. Less than 5.
Got to figure out what's going on with Caldwell's car. All right. Once Branston gets back in position, we'll go. Hey, wait till the actual race before you guys start wrecking each other. I got somebody walking down the front straight here. Hold on just a minute. All right, I need one more marshal down here in my... Oh, Owen's coming? All right. All right. Here it comes, you vultures. All right, first lap's in. Nate goes 16.4, Tim 16.7, Conley 19.6, Chad 21.0, Jim 21.1, Steve 21.8. Watch out down the left side. Watch left side. Go wide on the left side. It's clear, it's clear. One down, 4 to go. Nate out front, 19.5.14. He's the only one on a 19. Tim's on an 18.5.01. Conley, 17.5.06. Chad, 17.5.14. Jim on a 14. Steve on a 12. And just remember these early paces, if you've had any kind of problems in the first couple laps, it really inflates your pace number. It'll come down, or it'll get better. See there, you're already back up to a 14.5.20, Steve. And then Chad gets all rude and shoves you out of the way. Look at that. Leader coming up behind Steve. Barton racing with, I'm sorry, that was Bannon racing with Jim. Now Bannon up behind Steve. Bannon's taking over the lead now. Got 1.5 seconds over Clark. We are 2:10 in. Bannon on that 19.5.14. Nate now 18.5.01. Conley 18.5.16. Chad 17.5.01. Conley drops to a 17.5.01. Jim on a 16.5.14. And Steve on a 13.5.02. Oof. Halfway. All right, a minute 30 to go. We got Nate back to the point. 19.5-14. Bannon on an 18.503, 4.5 back. Barton now up to an 18.512, 6 seconds back from Bannon. Then we got Conley on a 17.507, Steve on a 14.520. Looks like Jim is off track. Well, no, he's got back on. Jim, it showed you with a 47-second lap. Did you have a really long lap, or did it miss one? I couldn't hear him. All right.
Huh? 45 seconds left. Seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. Jim Poulian done.
All right, Jim finishes 15-5 flat.
Tim Bannon done.
Tim's going to go 18-504.
Nate Clark done.
Nate's going to take the top spot here, 19-5-13. Going to put him as the TQ.
Malcolm Mann done.
Chad goes 18-5-12.
Steve Thomas done.
Steve 14-5-20. Conley 17-5-14.
Conley Waters done.
So Nate's going to be your TQ.
The race is completed.
All right, put him down. Come on out, Marshall. Our first heat of E-Bug. You are up. First heat of E-Bug. What's up, Gideon?
James Collett. MT Fest. Kelly Ellison. Gideon Lambert. Tom Series.
All right, I got everybody checked in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I got all my marshals. Well, we'll give you another lap or two to get checked in here. Or get a couple practice laps in.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here it comes. All right, the only one on the clock so far is Owen. Owen first lap 16.7. James goes 15.7. Kelly was a 21.1. Gideon a 19.2. Tom a 21.6. All right, our leader in that green and white over the stadium truck, followed closely by Kelly. A minute 20 in now. James out front now. 19.501 to Owens 18.501. Just 4.5 seconds between them, though. Kelly on a 17.518. Gideon on a 15.518. Tom on a 13.502. So your leader in that all white through the tech section into the wagon wheel on his lid there for a moment. Gets it righted. Crossing the start-finish line. 2-spot Owen. He's going through the wagon wheel now. Decides to go single, single, single. Always the safe bet. He's currently 3.5 behind James. Kelly in that light blue with the yellow wheels going over the backside roller. Now in the wagon wheel. Gideon in that red in the wagon wheel, coming down the start finish line here. Or maybe we should call him Mini Maniac. And then Tom, he's in that green and black, coming down the start finish line now. Just past halfway, James puts in his fast lap, 15.590. But Owen owns the fast lap of the race, 15.576. James on a 19.505. Owen 19.510, just 2.5 back. Kelly on an 18.511. Gideon 14.501. Tom 14.505. 2 to go. Our leader gets a nice line through the wagon wheel. Going to be coming up behind Gideon. Gideon, that white car is the leader when he gets to you. You didn't have to go that far, but now you got it back on the wheels. I guess that works. And, all right, Owen gets by Tom. Next car coming up behind you, Gideon, will be Owen. That'll be your second place car coming up behind you. Oh, it's all right. You tried. All right. We got a minute 15 to go. Now Owen has overtaken the lead now. 19.507 to James 19.508. Just a quarter of a second between them. Kelly on an 18.508. He's about 11.3 seconds back from there. Gideon 15.516, and Tom on a 14.5 flat.
.45 seconds left.
You heard the man. Gideon, nice job.
30 seconds
letting
left.
The leaders through. Kelly, that's going to be your leader. Yeah, he's back to the lead now. Thank you. So James back out front now by about 7/10 with 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
Owen just has gotten the fast lap down to a 15.000. An exact 15-second lap. Keep going, everybody. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
LT fast done.
Owen finishes 19.506 with a 4. James going to cross the line here.
James
He
Collins
goes
done.
19.504.3.
Kelly Ellison done.
2 seconds
Tom
over
Series done.
Owen. Kelly goes 18.505. Tom goes 14.501, and Gideon
All
finishes
drivers are finished.
15.510.
Gideon Lambert done.
Put him down. Come on out,
The race is
Marshall.
completed.
Come on out. You're the next contestant on Turn My Car Over. Oh, I thought that hole was from a carpenter bee.
Gary Stud. Mitch Lambert. Tyler Tweedy.
I need my drivers out here to Marshall. Marshall. I need 2 down here on the left side. Can anybody help me out, Marshall, for Gideon and Owen?
The race.
Can I get a couple volunteers for Gideon and Owen, please? Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Hawkeye.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Pat McCreary. Less than 5, The Godfather.
All right. Here she comes. All right. First couple laps around, Mitch went 15.5, Pat 15.2, Gary 16.3 first lap. Tyler 15.5, Tim was a 16.1. Now these are fast laps for first laps for everybody, excuse me. One minute in, I got Mitch up front, 20 and a 5 flat. Pat 20 and a 5.01. Gary 20 and a 5.01. Less than a tenth between Pat and Gary. There's Tim on his lid. Tyler on a 19.5.13. Caldwell 18.5.16. And at the 2-minute mark, Gary down to the point, 21 and a 5.12 to Mitch, 20 and a 5 flat. Pat 20 and a 5.01. Tyler 19.5.14. Tim 17.5.05. Guys are looking to beat James's 19.5.04 set in the first heat. Right now, James setting 4th overall. Probably not. All right, 1 to go. Mitch to the point, 21-5-11 to Gary's 20-5 flat. Pat on a 20-5-06. Tyler 19-5-12. Tim 17-5 flat.
.45 seconds left.
Gary currently 1.4 back of Mitch. Both of them now on 21 lap pace. Gary pulls back to within 1 second here. They're going to be coming up on the back of Tyler. Tyler pulls over, gives him plenty of room. Now Gary gets it to within 7/10 of Mitch here.
.15 seconds left.
Gary, a little issue in turn 1. Here comes the toe. Keep running till you hear your name.
Lambert done.
Mitch goes 20-5 flat. Had a long last lap.
Pat McCreary done. Gary Stutt done.
Gary goes 21-5-14. Pat 20-5-04. Tyler 19-5-13.
All drivers are finished.
And Tim at an 18-5-15. So Gary going to get the TQ for tonight. Mitch had it to the last lap. All right, put him down. Come on out, Marshall. Our last heat of the round. No, I'm just a realist. Hey, Chad. Very good.
Mountain Man. Paul Brummett. Brandon Odell. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right.
Nate Clark. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. I may have an issue. Let's, everybody hold. I need Chris to cross the line for me. Because I've got 2 showing up under Brandon's name, so I got to make sure
to the start of the race.
I have the right Brandon with the right. Okay, I do not, so that's what I thought. All right, so Chris, go ahead and cross the line for me again. All right, one more time.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Chris Wells.
Now Brandon, cross the line for me.
Less than 5. Brandon Odell.
All right, now get him rolling. I still need a Marshall in the back corner. Back corner. All right. Here comes, well, I'm going to let Paul get back on his wheels here. Man, with friends like that, who needs enemies, right? All right, here we go. What did you do to James, Paul? right, Chad's first lap around, a 15.7. Nate on an 18.1. Brandon a 19.3. Paul a 20.2. And Chris clocks in an 18.5. All right, you guys are looking for a 21 and a 5.14 to take over that TQ spot. So, Nate, there's your number. Go get it. Chad's trying to take Paul for a ride. Next time, offer him a little candy first. All right, we are a minute 30 in. Nate to the point, 19.509. Chad, 18.502, 2.5 back. Chris is on a 17 and a 5.14. Brandon, 17 and 5.16. And Paul on a 16 and 5.16. Nothing like beating a guy with his own car, right, Chris? All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Chad's gotten into that 19-lap pace now. 4 seconds behind Nate. .240 down, 2:20 to go. Nate on a 19 and a 5.04. Chad 19 and a 5.13, 4.8 back. Chris on a 17 and 5.13 had just ran his fast lap of the race there, 17.1. Brandon on a 17 and a 5.14, and Paul on a 17 and a 5.18. Fast lap of the race though belongs to Nate, 14.976. Chad's got a 15.6, Brandon a 16.8, Paul a 16.4, Chris a 17.1. That's everybody's fast laps. Yeah, 3, 4, 5 in this race, separated by just over a second and a half. Well, not even that now, less than a half a second. So leader coming up behind Chad, and they're both working their way past Brandon. So that's top 2 on the start-finish line. Nate in the lead, Chad in the 2, but Chad in the front on the clock, rolls it over. Nate's going to get through, but then Nate catches the pipe. It's going to be a slow lap for both of them, and Brandon gets back by Chad. 50 seconds to go.
45 seconds left.
$35 seconds.
30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
All right, keep running till you hear your name.
Nate Clark done. Mountain Man done. Brandon Odell done. Paul Brummett done. All drivers are finished. Chris Wells done. The race is completed.
All right, Nate takes that one 19-5-10, puts him 6th overall. Chad 19-5-16 goes 8th overall. Brandon does edge out Chris by about 1.2 seconds there. Paul 16-5-17. Yeah, go ahead and blow it off. Hey, has anybody got a wheeler with a battery in it? Want to check the grip level and see if we need to glue? Somebody want to throw one out there? If we don't need to glue, we can get going a little faster. Well, I can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, just don't hit James. If you just want to check the grip and see if it's acceptable, we'll just roll without gluing. What do you think, Branson? All right, Branson's saying we're good without glue. So anybody have a real big problem if we don't glue this thing? We'll just get started back up here in about 10, 12 minutes. All right, I got to send it. All right. Oh. And what are you running? Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, we can ask if anybody's got one. Okay. All right. Well, Brandon Odell might, but. All right. Yep. All right. Well, then we're going to go ahead and get this switched over for the mains. Well, all right. Hey, guys, now listen up. So I got another option for you. If we don't glue this time, we could run another qualifying round, but then we would have to glue between that and the mains, which would put us a little later, or we can just go straight into the mains. Yeah, I mean, so you're probably talking it would be 10:30, 11 before we would get out if we ran. All right, everybody. All right, we're going with one then. I'm fine with that. Yo. Huh? I did have, it'll be, it's in a little brown bottle in the case with the tire sauce. You know. Hey, does anybody have any CA accelerator, any zip kicker with them? Nate's got some. Hey, Tim. Tim needs a. All right, somebody. All right. All right, back-to-backs are going to be horrible in this, so we're going to need a little bit of help with marshals, but we'll get started back here right at about 8 o'clock. Started back at 8.
Gideon Lambert.
All right. Let's get them out of here. My marshals are going to be my E-Buggy A. That's going to be Gary, Mitch, Pat, and James, and I'm going to need one volunteer. I figure by the time we're done with it, it'll be down to concrete, because that's where everybody lands. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I need to try to get some more dirt in here this summer. I know, I just got to get it here. That's my problem. Although we do know a dump truck driver, we just need a dump truck.
Tom Series.
If I can find the time, yeah. Yep. I hear you.
One minute to the start of the race. Paul Brummett. Chris Wells. Kelly Ellison. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Brandon Odell.
Hey, Caldwell, you going to make this one?
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
And I still need one marshal in the back corner. I need a marshal. Anybody. Back corner.
15 seconds to the start of the
Can I
race.
get a marshal? Thank you, Branston.
Less than 5.
Got to get Tim up here and checked in, then we'll get him lined up. That's a sort. Well, that's up to you. All right, we'll let Tim get a lap in here, but otherwise, lineup's going to be Kelly on the 1, Caldwell on the 2, and Brandon's going to be on the 3, but I think, are you wanting to fall back or no? All right, Brandon's going to be on the 3, Chris 4, Paul 5, Gideon 6, Tom 7. Yeah, hold on a minute. Wait. Yeah, Caldwell, you're all the way up here on the 2. There we go.
The red car, and then the red, white, and blue car. Move this fast, man, all right?
The rose between two thorns. All right, just remember, you can win it in the first corner. 5 minutes on the tone.
Shit, sorry, Cam.
All right, Kelly leads them away. Then we got Chris. Then Paul, Brandon, Gideon, Caldwell, and Series. Paul trouble in the first turn, collects Caldwell. All right, Kelly pulls himself out 3 seconds over Chris. Chris in that rent ride, currently in the bump spot. Oh, is that his?
100%, Chris.
Okay. So Chris out front, or I'm sorry, Kelly out front. Chris 2.1 seconds back. Then it's Brandon, Tim, Gideon, Paul, Tom. All right, our leader getting ready to come up behind Tom here. Or I'm sorry, Paul. Working through Paul. Next up, Gideon. That's going to be leader behind you. Yep, excellent job. Chris running in some clean track right now. Kelly still in traffic. Next in front of Kelly is going to be Caldwell. Oh, watch it after the stadium jump. Good job, Gideon. Good job. That is clear. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. So Kelly and Chris still in those bump spots. Chris has got 5.3 seconds over Brandon. That's the race to watch. So Chris over that backside roller into the stadium jump now. And there's Brandon in the stadium jump. Paul, it got you, so you can go. You can go, you can go. All right, fast lap of the race does belong to Kelly. 15.778. Chris has a 16.7, Brandon a 16.3. And Gideon, that's going to be the second place behind you. Thank you. Good job. Gideon doing a fine job learning up here. Watch out after the stadium jump. Watch out after the stadium jump. That was Caldwell on his lid. That's second place coming up there. Tim gives him room. Thank you. Tom, that's second place right there. Thank you. All right, we got a minute 50 to go. Minute 50 to go. Gap between second and third now 7 seconds. Kelly's pulled out to a 13-second lead. Actually, about ready to lap second place here. So he just done that. And Chris gets it back. So while Kelly's almost a full lap ahead, Chris is racing to stay in front of Brandon here. 1:20 to go right now. If Kelly and Chris work together, they're in the bump spots. Watch the front stretch go inside on the front stretch. Inside, inside, inside. It is clear, it's clear. 1:10 to go. Kelly has gotten around Chris. Now Kelly on his own lap. That gap out between 2 and 3, 5.3 seconds with 55 seconds to go on the clock. All right, Chris coming up behind Gideon here. That's going to be second place behind you, Gideon, when he gets to you. Good job giving him plenty of room. Thank you. Way to go, sir. All right, check the gap at the line. Chris is getting ready to cross it here. 30 seconds to go. Here comes Brandon crossing the line. 3.4 seconds back. Probably going to get 2 more laps out of this.
15 seconds left.
All right. And Brandon's cut that lead down to 2 seconds. This is going to be the last lap, though. Chris keeps it on his wheels. He gets the bump. Gently through that wagon wheel.
Done.
Chris
Brandon
finishes in
done.
second. Kelly comes around. He's going to get the other bump. Then we'll see what the finishing order is after that. There's Kelly with the win.
Kelly Ellison done.
Brandon's going to be
Gideon
3,
Lambert
Paul 4, Gideon
Paul
5,
Lambert done.
Tom 6.
All drivers are finished.
Good race,
Tom
fellas.
Series done.
Kelly, Chris,
The
get
race
those
is
batteries
completed.
on charge. All right. Put them down. Come on out and marshal for me. Yeah, don't break this time. Hey, Mitch, can you grab the other blower, please? What? Oh, yeah, why is that? Likes it. Wheeler A. Okay. They have specific hearing. They can't hear the frequency of their parents' voice.
MT Fast. Tom Series. Tyler Tweedy. Branston Peebler. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
That's what you look at. Thanks, Owen. Really, thank you. I appreciate you helping out there, pal.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need marshals.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I got marshals. And James said he was
Less
a
than
scratch
5.
from this one. So he needs a new spur gear and didn't have one. So, all right, I got all my drivers. I got everybody. I got all my marshals. So we're gonna have Tyler on the point here. Get that out of your system now. Tyler Branston. Tom says he wants to start in the back. Well, that's up to you. Tom and Owen is the rest of the lineup. All right. 7 minutes on Zeton. Well, hasn't been the greatest of starts, but help out the stadium jump. All right, so Tyler to the point, followed by Owen, 2.3 back. Tom in the 3 spot, Branston 4. Tyler trouble in the wagon wheel. He and Owen side by side. Owen gets the inside line. Owen catches a pipe. Tyler traction rolls in turn 2. The second time I've seen that tonight, taking a hard tumble in that section. We're 1 minute into this 7-minute race. Owen to the point. Oh, watch the front stretch. That's Owen on his lid. Was our leader. Tyler takes over. That cost him about 6 seconds there. Tom, Branston didn't. Just go, I'll get you on the next lap. Just go, I'll get you on the next lap. All right, a minute 50 in. It's Tyler, Owen, Branston, and Tom, your running order. When they cross the line, Tyler has 3 seconds over Owen. Owen made up 1.2 seconds that lap alone. Tyler owns the fast lap of the race, a 15.229. Set back on lap 4. Owens a 15.7. Branston a 16.0. Tom a 17.0. Oh, our leader on his lid getting into the stadium jump. No longer our leader. Owen's going to take over. Yeah. Not quite as much beating and banging. All right, Tyler now right back on Owen's bling. Tyler went for it through the wagon wheel, paid the price. Owen just ran his fast lap there, 15.331. Still not quite as good as Tyler's 15.229. Tyler having a little trouble over that stadium jump. Gap at the line. There was our leader. And second place comes over 2.062 back. Branston still hanging out in that third place. Tom 4. And leaders are coming up behind Branston here. He's going to pull over, make it easy for him. Good job. Oh, side by side down the front stretch. Tyler tries to go inside, caught the pipe, going to pay for it, get him there to clean him up. But that's going to cost him some serious time here. I'm guessing now that gap's going to be more like 5 seconds. There's Owen crossing the line now. And the sad thing is Tyler had just ran the fast lap of the race after that one, 14.891. Yeah, he's now 4.5 seconds back. Another mistake. Got 2:40 to go. Gather it back in. That's not gathering it back in. All right, Owen now 6.5 seconds to the good. Branston in that third spot, about 10 seconds behind Tyler with 2:10 to go. That's the new 22X20, right? Is that still your B84? It looks really good. All right, 1:35 to go. Tyler, another issue after the stadium jump, letting Owen get away further and further. Matter of fact, Owen is closer to lapping him than Tyler is to catching him. Tyler had, again, just ran his fast lap right before that, a 14.873. It's kind of been his MO this race, fast lap wreck, fast lap wreck. 1:05 to go. Tyler, the only one with a lap in the 14s, and he's got a few of them. Or let me phrase that, a couple of them. Yep, you're right. 14.883, and then you're wrecked.
45 seconds left.
Oh, when you call it, right? 35 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
And you know Owen wants to lap you so badly. Somebody do a good solid for all the dads and like stick a foot out in front of Owen or something.
15 seconds left.
Yeah. As the last lap. Last lap.
Brandstand P done.
Oh, and he gets it done.
MT Fast done. Tyler Tweedy done.
Owen takes that one with a lap over his dad. Tyler
All
2,
drivers are
Branston
finished.
3, Tom 4.
Tom Series done.
All
The race
right,
is
put him
completed.
down. Come on out and Marshall. I am going to need a volunteer. Actually, probably a couple because I got some back-to-backs here. This is going to be ugly. So please, 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 if you can volunteer Marshall, I would appreciate it. Thank you, bitch. I'm up here enjoying my English toffee. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I had some of that before racing started. It is very good. It's funny we're complaining about the turnout and there's 30 people here tonight. It wasn't that long ago when 30 people on a Friday would have been a decent night. And now we're complaining about 30 on a Tuesday. Champagne problems, right?
Tyler Tweedy. Nate Clark. Mountain Man.
All right, I'm going to need some help here. I need at
MT
least
Fast.
one more down here in the bottom left. One more bottom left corner.
Chris
Marcel.
Kelly Ellison. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah, watch front stretch. Watch front stretch.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, I need a little help. I need some help down here in that bottom right. I need a Marshall. All right, let's get them lined up while we're waiting on a Marshall. Owen's going to be on the 1.
To the start of the race.
Nate's going to be on the 2. Tyler's going to be on the 3. Chad's going to be on the 4. Thank you, Gary.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
So Owen, Nate, Tyler, Chad, Kelly, Chris.
Less than 5.
No. You're in a hole. Yeah. It's starting to look like a Henry County road. There you go. Don't bank on that one. 5 minutes on the tone. Owen got the whole shot for sure, but goes a little wide. Nate was right there. Huh? This is just e-buggy. Yeah. You're going to race 2 of these guys, Gary. Oh, our leader having trouble there in the horseshoe. Going to drop him all the way back to 5th overall. Nate out front, followed by Kelly. Kelly taking advantage of that bump spot, going from the 5 to the 2. Chris from the 6 to the 3. I'm not so sure whether that's them doing well or all the guys in front of them just doinking it so far. Over, around, and through. Don't matter, right? This is the B main. Oh. All right. So Nate Kelly, they are trying to get away from this melee behind them. Owens moved up into the 3rd spot. Chris 4, Tyler 5, Chad 6. Yep. Here in a minute, they're going to be up on some traffic. Owen's starting to separate himself from the melee behind. But that's a fur ball there in the back. Chris, Chad, and Tyler. That's leader there. Oh! All right. Tyler and Chris banging wheels here. Oh, there we go. All right, yeah, Owen has caught Kelly there. That is for that bump. Owen was the BQ. Had a little trouble early. Now trying to get by Kelly. Down the front stretch. Kelly a little squirrely. Owen tries to go inside, gets the pass made. Nice job. Now Kelly tries to get back inside of him. Owen just opened the door. All right, they're back together here. Kelly being a gentleman, waiting. Oh, watch front stretch. Go inside. It's clear. All right, so we got Nate out front. Oh, Tyler problems in the horseshoe. Nate out front now. Owen goes to the 2 spot. Kelly in that 3. Tyler was 4, but I think that's going to go to Chris now. It is. Kelly coming back on Owen down the front stretch. As they work their way past Tyler, Owen trying to cut inside. Not there. Kelly goes a little wide. Oh, Owen, traction roll off of that hump on the back stretch. So now Kelly, 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds to the good here. That's for the bump spot. It's a good little battle here. Nate getting ready to come up with the back of that. Oh, Kelly on his lid. Now Owen's going to get by. There's a leader coming right back on him. So the leader up behind Kelly. Doesn't need to beat him. He's got almost a lap on the field here. Kelly stumbles over that front side skipper. Owen's still out front, 2.7 seconds over Kelly for that final bump spot. Nate just hanging out, watching to see what's going to happen with that 2-3 battle.
45 seconds left.
Knows he doesn't need to make a pass here. As long as he can see him in front of him, he don't have to go. 35 seconds to go here. Chris, that's second place up behind you here.
30 seconds left.
Thanks, sir. 25 seconds to go. And then that's going to be third place. He's battling with Owen there. Thank you. Oh, Owen, problems in the horseshoe. Now Kelly's going to get by. Oh, this is going to be the final lap. Oh, Kelly, trouble over the stadium jump. They're together. Oh, another problem. But, oh, Kelly's going to make it. Kelly's going to get the bump. Kelly's going to bump out of the C all the way to the A.
MT fast.
Watch the front stretch. Watch the front stretch.
Chris Wells done. All drivers are finished. Tyler Tweedy done.
So Nate, Kelly get the bumps. Owen, Chris, Tyler, and Chad, your final rundown. All right. Put them down. Come on out and marshal for me. Up next is going to be our Pro 4A main. The Duke of Awesomeness. All right. That sounds like a you problem. No, okay. Yeah. Not for a Tuesday night. Jim. All right, check them in.
Mountain Man, Hawkeye, Steve Thomas, Conley Waters, Tim Bannon, Nate Clark. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the
Did
race."
Jim go home?
"30 seconds to the start of the race."
Huh? Yeah, I'm looking for Jim. Jim Pullen and Hawkeye called.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, are you out? Okay.
Less than 5.
All right, I'm gonna pull Tim out of here. All right, everybody, go ahead and cross the line one more time for me, and then we'll get them lined up.
Mountain Man,
So it's going to be Nate on the 1, Tim
Nate
Bannon
Clark.
on the 2, Barton on
Tim
the 3.
Bannon. Hawkeye,
Waters,
Steve
Pullen,
Thomas.
Thomas, and Kirby is going to be our
Conley
lineup.
Waters,
Hawkeye. Hawkeye Furby. All right, Nate on the 1. Nate on the 1. Bannon on the 2. Barton on the 3. Conley on the 4. Conley, that's all your toes except for the big one. Jim's going to be on the 5. Steve 6. Hawkeye 7. We'll give Jim just a minute here. Looks like he had to get some batteries put in his controller. All right. Jim, go ahead and take a lap for me, please.
Jim Poulian,
All right, and you'll be in that 5th spot, Jim, right there. No, you could have taken your time. You're fine. All right. So this is going to be a 6-minute race. Oh, yep, I still need a marshal. Marshal. I need one down here by me. I didn't look there. Anybody. Can I get a marshal? Anyone? Hey, Owen, can you take this one? Thank you. All right, so we're just going to do this as a snake race. If you get turned over, no marshals. So is that the way we're going to do it? I heard you guys are so good, you're not going to need any marshals. So we just won't. All right, guys, you're just going to watch this race. Don't turn any of them over if they wreck, okay? Everybody understand okay with that? All right, 6 minutes on the tone. All right. Bannon deciding to see some of the more rough parts of the track there. So goes from second to sixth. Oh, watch the front stretch. Watch the end of the front stretch. Watch the end of the front stretch. Yep. All right. Now Jim knows what a pinball or what a bowling pin feels like. All right, there's our leader crossing the start-finish line now, already about to come up behind Steve Thomas, and he does. Second place, Barton, 4.2 seconds back already. Bannon, another 2 seconds back from Chad. That's your top three. That's after just a minute here. Conley 4, Jim 5, Hawkeye 6, and Steve 7. Watch out after the stadium jump. We're going to have Marshall on the track, Marshall on the track, Marshall on the track. Oh! All right, 1:30 into this. Nate running away with it. 4.7 seconds over Barton in the 2 spot. Crossing the line there was our leader. Lap car between them. And here's second place. That's your gap. 6.8 now the gap. Conley has moved up third, just ran his fast lap of the race there as well, 16.996. Then he got too busy listening to the news about himself and wrecked. Our leader down that middle straight over the hump in the back. Through the wagon wheel, nice and buttery smooth. Across the start-finish line. He does have the fast lap of the race of 15.968, but that last one was not it. We'll watch out after the wagon wheel. That was third place on his lid, but Tim Bannon's going to get by, take over that final podium spot. 3:30 to go, and Nate, Chad, Tim make our podium. Conley, Jim, Steve, 4, 5, and 6. Hawkeye 7. All right, 3 minutes to go. 3 to go. Bannon and Conley just a second apart when they crossed the line now last time by. Both of them having a little trouble there through the tech section there on the right side. Conley's going to get back by, take over that third spot again. Looks like Conley's truck pushing a little bit, and Jim and Tim get together. Nate just cruising along, but Barton making some inroads now. Got that down to 3 seconds. There's Nate crossing the line. There's Barton crossing the line. That's your gap now. Just over 2 minutes to go. Chad coming by Jim. Jim gives him some room. Good to go there. Waters and Bannon, our closest race right now. And Bannon gets back by Waters here. That is our 3-4 battle going on. Leader's going to be coming up on the back of that one. And he's going to want to get that cleared pretty quickly because Chad is coming. Oh, watch front stretch go outside front stretch, outside front stretch. It's clear now going. Front stretch is clear. 1:20 to go, 1:20 to go. Our leader behind Waters here. But he's now got that gap back out to 6 seconds. So no immediate pressure behind. He's gotten the lap on Conley now. So he's up to third place, trying to put a lap on third here. Barton 6.7 back. Bannon another 8.5 back from there. Then Waters, Kirby, Pullen, and Thomas is your rundown. Watch front stretch go. It's clear.
45 seconds left.
You heard the man. About 3 more laps here. Nate trying to put a lap on third place here.
30 seconds left.
Bannon trying hard not to get lapped. Oh, they come together in the wagon wheel. Bannon's going to hold on to it. Going to get probably 2 more laps. Oh, watch the stadium jump. Carnage over the stadium jump. It's cleared out now. Kelly taking his life in his hands when he went after that one. All right, now the leader has put a lap on third place. The only one he hasn't lapped now is the Mountain Man. And when you cross the line, you are done. Conley going to finish in that 4 spot.
Mountain Man done.
Watch front stretch. He goes back to the middle. All right, Barton finishes in the 2.
Nate Clark done.
Bannon, Clark takes the win. Barton, Bannon, that's your podium. Then Waters, Pullen, Kirby, and Thomas.
All drivers are finished.
Put them down. Come on out and Marshall for me. Put them down. Come on
the
out
race
and
is
Marshall.
completed.
For you or somebody else? Oh, you had 17. Yep. All right. And then there was one. The A-Main E-Buggy up next. Go on, yeah. Just see what that yellow shell looks like with tire marks
Gary
on
Studd,
top of it.
Mitch Lambert, Pat McCreary. James Collett.
No.
1 minute to the start of the race.
That's the Napoleon syndrome.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Nate Clark. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Fresh off his win in Pro 4, Nate Clark.
Kelly Ellison.
And Kelly Ellison, the double bumper.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, shut him down, shut him down, shut him down. Kelly, you can take one more. No more laps after that. Front stretch is closed, front stretch is closed. Gary on the 1, Mitch on the 2. Pat on the 3, James on the 4, Nate on the 5, Kelly on the 6. Gary, Mitch, Pat, James, Nate, Kelly. All right. Now, our right, guys, I expect a clean fight. No hits below the belt. All right. On the tone. You'll go on the tone. What tone did you hear? What tone did you hear? All right, no. No. Restart it. All right. Sometimes I gotta have my own fun, right? All right. Okay. All right. So here we go on the tone. Bunch of crybabies. All right, good clean start. Gary, Mitch, Pat, James, Nate, Kelly running as they started. Fast lap so far, Gary a 14.8. Make that a 14.2 right there. Mitch goes 14.6, Pat 14.7. James has a fast lap 15.1. Nate went 15.2 that last time by. Kelly 15.5. All right, battle developing here between Mitch and Pat. They cross the line 3/10 apart. Front three separated by less than 2 seconds. Then it's about a 3.5 second back 3.5 second gap back to James. Then another 2 to Nate and 2.5 to Kelly. We're a minute 30 into this 8-minute race. Watch the end of the front stretch, I got a Marshall outside wide. Go inside. Stay inside. It's clear. All right, we got a lapper in between Gary and Mitch. So that's Kelly, who I just had that problem at the end of the front stretch. He's going to pull over, let them through. Oh, Pat gets it wrong in the wagon wheel. I've already had some of our folks that are watching online make comments about the wagon wheel. All right, Nate now putting some pressure on James there through the wagon wheel down the front stretch. They're now just 1/10 apart. Nate briefly gets by, then puts in a wall ride we didn't intend. And Kelly is a lap down from that battle. With 2.5 down, Gary's starting to get a little gap. 2.3 back to Mitch, and then another 2.9 from Mitch back to Pat. That's your top three. Then another 5.5 back to James. Nate less than a second back from there. Looks like the magic might be running out a little bit for Kelly, but the double bump to get to the A is pretty tough anyway. I think this is his first race night with that buggy. So not too shabby on your first race night with a bug. 3:15 down, 4:45 to go. Everything kind of holding where it's been. Closest race is between James and Nate. They're over that backside tabletop. Through the stadium jump. Leader coming up behind them. They are battling for position. Nate just kind of ticks the back of James, gets flipped over. Gary gets into him. So now Nate's got to put some work in to get back up to James. Now Mitch getting past Kelly here. I saw a little darker in here tonight without those lights on. Every once in a while you see sparks when people come off that skipper. .335 to go. 3:35 to go. Gary out front. Let's see what the gap is there. He just crossed the line. Second place is here. 4.9 seconds back. Then third place only 1.1 back from there. Then 12 seconds to James. We'll see where Nate comes in through here. There, Nate 6.5 back from James. Pat is there. Pat is there on Mitch. Pat is on his lid. No longer there on Mitch. Nate having a little bobble in the wagon wheel. Not going to help his cause getting up there to James. 2:45 to go. 2:45 to go. Gary out front. Starting to pull out 9 seconds. 9 seconds over second. Gap 1.8 between second and third, but they had a lap car between them. Nate graciously pulls in, crosses the tube for him. .220 to go, 2:20 to go. Our leader on his lid after the front stretch, big enough lead not to be an issue. 2:10 to go. Oh, Mitch, a problem over the stadium jump. Puts Pat right back in it. Oh, they bang wheels through the wagon wheel. Cross the line a quarter of a second apart. Kelly gives them room. Race going through here. Mitch pulling that back out about 1.3 seconds. Minute 25 to go. That 2-3 battle is the closest thing on the racetrack. Nobody else within about 10 seconds of each other. But 2-3 only a second apart when they cross the line. 1.077. .50 seconds. Watch front stretch. Okay, it's clear.
45 seconds left.
James, that's your 2-3 coming up behind you there.
30 seconds left.
Thank you. This lap and one more, I think, for our 2-3 battle.
15 seconds left.
It was just under a second that time by. Ooh, it's gotten closer. 6.677. Here's your last lap. Mitch keeps it on the wheels here.
Kelly Ellison done.
Oh, and he does. Pat tried to shortcut that. Didn't make
Mitch
it.
Lambert
Mitch
done.
going to come home 2. Pat 3. Gary gets the win. James goes 4. Nate 5. Kelly 6.
All drivers are finished.
Good racing, fellas. Good racing.
Gary Stutt done.
Let me do a couple
The race
things
is
up here. We'll
completed.
get the podium picks going.